I'm live on YouTube now.
Oh my gosh. I gotta get my watch time up for YouTube anyway. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jadeon posted a video. Bro, I'm trying to change it to just chatting, but it's not letting me. Okay. Pugboy Max he actually quit streaming. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Airline worker with minor fetish gets arrested in airport.
Federal property. This will be shot straight to federal. So these charges are gonna stick like some sticky rice.
Why are we telling a 10-year-old that we want to tie her up?
It's part of sex, isn't it?
Did you want to do that?
Oh yeah, we're in for a good one.
Stuff with it?
Maybe eventually.
How long have we had fantasies like that?
Maybe a couple years.
I mean, you say you had sex with other 10-year-olds.
No,
before.
no.
I mean, nobody knows about that.
Whoa.
No one. So I'm the first
Excuse
person.
me?
I appreciate you sharing that. You did tell her that you wanted to tie her up and have sex with her?
Ooh. See that guy right there? Had the same exact reaction.
Mr. Hanson?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, let me reach out to the
Yes, sir.
FBI here.
Oh, the FBI. Oh, wow.
FBI is crazy. I'm guessing because he works at an airport? Probably.
What's good with y'all boys and girls, man? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And today we are at O'Hare
Oh
Airport.
my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this quality,
Chicago,
Jadeon.
Illinois. And
I'm
we're about to
liking
do one of
this.
the craziest prank catches I think the internet has never seen before. We were coming to Illinois anyway because we got two dudes here that need to be caught. But when I was coming over here, one of my other decoys was like, hey, I got another guy in Illinois that you guys can catch. And I was like, oh, really? Where's he at? She was like, he's living in Chicago and he actually works at O'Hare Airport. Then I got the bright idea of like, why don't we just catch him at the airport whenever we land? So we literally just landed and our man, Mr. Jeffrey Miller, is coming to meet what he thinks is our decoy. He's about to get off. We're gonna meet up with him, get the confession and everything. And the cherry on top of all of this is that since we're on federal property, this will be shot straight to federal. So these charges are gonna stick like some sticky rice. And the thing that's even better is we're 99.9% certain
watch
that
with
this
me?
dude
I
is a
appreciate
cheese
that, bro.
pizza lover. So we're hoping that he brought his cheese pizza to work. I'm really excited about this one. Alex Rosen
Why is he so
on his
excited?
way right now to come do this with us. So hopefully we can do this all together. I'm excited about this one, man. Huge shout out to my decoy Falcon Pursuit. She's the GOAT with this. She set this all up. But I really don't got anything else to say with Jeffrey. You shouldn't have brought cheese pizza for lunch.
What's up, YouTube? Are we catching some people?
Yeah, man, he's right here.
Yo, nigga, back up. What the why are they so close? Okay, Chad, you know one thing I hate? I hate when you're talking to somebody. I hate when you're talking to somebody and like they're all up in your shit like this. Like, bro, like, get off of me, bro. Like, why are you so close to me? Get off of me, bro. Like, I'm starting to think when certain people do that, I'm starting to think that your parents didn't teach you about like personal space, because you shouldn't be you shouldn't be 4 centimeters from my face. Like, come on, man.
Lunch.
What's up, YouTube? Are we catching some people today?
Yeah, man, he's right here. We got him.
Bro.
I just got some bad news. Mr. Rosen isn't gonna be making it with us, ma'am. The worst losers of my life, my GOAT, Alex Rosen, he's not coming.
Aww.
Now I gotta catch child predators without him. We're gonna get this dude. He's gonna get locked up for a long time. He's gonna be here soon, so we'll see. I'm gonna keep on doing laps just to kind of look. Yo, Jeffrey? Hey, Jeffrey, man.
Hey.
Listen, I don't think you're a bad dude or anything. Just wanna have a conversation. Is it cool if we just...
Yeah, I don't think you're a bad dude for talking to kids, man. And they actually believe that.
Just talk real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sick.
just talk over here, okay?
Sick
I'm not a cop or
individuals.
anything.
Urgent message that demands your immediate.
Federal property. This will be shot straight to federal, so these charges are gonna stick.
I'm sorry, Dion. You're not. Get your money. You're not getting paid off of my stream, no. I'm sorry.
Like some sticky rice.
Why are we telling a 13-year-old that we want to tie her up?
It's part of sex, isn't it?
Did you want to do that stuff with her?
Maybe eventually.
How long have we had fantasies like that?
Maybe a couple.
Man, bro, the gall, the absolute balls on this guy, the absolute balls on this guy, bro.
Years.
Yeah, you know, I was gonna do it eventually.
I mean, you say you had sex with other 10-year-olds before.
I mean, nobody knows about that.
No one. So I'm the first person. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. You did tell her that you want to tie her up and have sex with her?
Yeah.
No, sir. No,
That
sir.
should have been a thumbnail right
Let me
there.
reach out to
Yes,
the
sir.
FBI here.
Oh, the FBI. Oh, wow. Okay.
What's good with y'all boys and girls, man? Welcome to a brand new episode of EDP Watch. And today, we are at O'Hare Airport.
Yo, hold on, what the fuck?
That honestly, listen, we're gonna go. Okay. What did you want to do with her?
Nothing.
So, like, what all were you saying in the messages?
Do like tie up stuff.
Why would you want to tie up a 13-year-old?
Stupidity.
Well, listen, man, we all make stupid mistakes. We're good right here. You want to just talk right there? All right, Jeffrey. So, we're just going to talk, okay? It's just you and me. So, how long have you been talking to 13-year-olds?
Not very long.
Not very long?
Not very
So, what's not
long?
very long?
Maybe a few days.
I mean, you say you had sex with other 13-year-olds before.
That's a lie.
But why would you lie and say you did that?
Yeah.
Makes it sound.
What? Who lies about that? And to a child? You're lying to a child about that? You don't see anything wrong with that?
Cooler. I don't know.
You think it sounds cool to have sex with 13-year-olds?
I lie about stuff a lot, so.
What happened to your finger? I
I'm
see your
saying.
finger is amputated.
Something stupid was riding my bike, put it in the chain, tried to pull it out, ripped it off.
You're on Telegram, right?
I can't get into that.
Why can't you get into that?
It got hacked a long time ago.
Nah, he
Oh,
got
so you used
banned.
to have a Telegram.
No, he got banned.
So when we were on
He got
Telegram,
banned.
did anybody ever like add you into any group chats and we're putting some like nasty stuff in there?
There might have been.
Okay.
Might
What
have
about on
been.
Facebook?
There
I see you
definitely
follow a lot
was.
of girls. They seem to be like a lot younger girls. Do they ever be sending you pictures of themselves?
Sometimes, but
They
not
do?
really.
Is it just selfies or?
Usually selfie.
So they're never sending you like sexual pictures or anything?
No, I'm not into
See how
that
fast he
part.
said no?
You know, I don't want to show you the
That
messages.
was a
but,
yes.
like,
No.
I mean, you said some really like dirty stuff. You said you wanted her to suck on your cock. What were you gonna do whenever you saw her?
Go to lunch.
So you just wanted to get lunch with her?
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what about that hotel room you were talking about?
Fake too.
So how do I know what's fake and what's real, Jeffrey? You came to where she told you to meet her at.
No, I was gonna go down and get my other jacket anyway.
Are you a Christian man?
Yes.
You know it's a sin to lie, right?
Yeah.
So you're telling me you didn't walk down that way looking for her.
No.
You put that right hand on the Bible, your soul be damned for eternity.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. He playing a dangerous game. Oh, that boy playing a dangerous game. Ooh, boy. Yeah.
So going downstairs to B14.
B14's that way though.
Yeah.
You went to B11.
Yeah,
I
that's
have
a
the messages
dangerous
where you
game
told her
he's
you'll meet her
playing.
there in a little bit.
Dangerous.
Why are you lying to me, Jeffrey?
I'm not lying.
I mean, if you don't want to be honest with me, like obviously I can't keep you here, but like I'm just here to have a God's honest conversation with you, and I'm not getting that from you right now. You say you wanted to tie her up. You say you wanted to suck on her tits. You say you wanted her to suck on your.
No.
You know, this is a bad look, man.
No.
If I wasn't a good guy, you know how
No.
much trouble that could get you in?
Big trouble.
So I need you to be honest with me, okay?
Okay.
Did you want to do that stuff with her?
Maybe eventually.
And he said eventually, like, bro.
Eventually, okay. Were you gonna get that hotel room for Saturday?
Elk Grove Village.
So you were gonna get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Like,
what were you
yeah, I
guys
seen,
gonna
I
get
seen,
at
I
the
seen,
hotel
I seen, I seen, I seen, I
Cool
seen.
there.
Okay, yeah, I remember you said something about.
You need me to go back?
I'll go back a little bit.
I can get you in. So I need you to be honest with me, okay?
Okay.
Did you want to do that stuff with her?
Maybe eventually.
Eventually, okay. Where are you gonna get that hotel room for Saturday?
Elk Grove Village.
So you were gonna get it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you guys gonna do inside the hotel room?
They have a pool there.
Okay, yeah, I remember you said something about a pool, but like, let's say when you guys got into the bedroom, what would you wanted to do?
At that point, I have no idea because it wouldn't have been my first time.
You
We're not
say
buying
but,
that.
like, how do I believe you? Because
Yeah, we're not
earlier
buying
you
that.
said that you did it 2 times with kids.
I know what he said, but I never did it.
Well, why would you tell her that?
Yeah.
Sometimes it makes the person look cooler.
No, bro. To a child, bro. Grown ass man. He's like 60. This dude looks like he's 60 years old. Tops. Trying to be cool to a 15-year-old. I'm gonna say it. A 15-year-old. Trying to be cool to a 15-year-old, bro. Crazy.
Think it's cool for an adult to...
Not that though.
Are you a virgin?
Yeah, kind of.
Kinda. Why kinda?
Kinda. Yo, this is off topic, but never mind.
I never had no girlfriends or anything like that.
I mean, you don't have to have a girlfriend to have sex.
It's not even easy
The wrong environment to ask that
for
question.
me to do.
I mean, you're a good-looking dude. I'm sure you could pull somebody. Maybe.
You know, it's always low on money.
Oh, okay. How much you get paid a month?
It varies depending on how many hours I work.
Oh no, that's bad for a grown ass man. That's bad. That's so bad. That's bad. It has to be below like 35,000, and that's not good for his age.
How many hours you usually work?
The last pay period, I just worked 112
TF,
hours.
he
Whoa.
mean kinda loudly crying.
Said I am underscore timeless 78.
You think, bro? Okay, hold on. He be putting it in. Okay, 112 hours. I didn't expect that.
Damn. Okay, Jeffrey, I see you. Are you okay, man? You seem a little nervous. Like, am I making you nervous? No.
Yeah, you know, you can see it, bro. He's soulless, bro. You can see it in his eyes. He know he's done for.
Okay.
I'm just holding this joint.
So, how do
What
I know
did,
you want
what
to
did
do?
he just say? He tried to be hip. He tried to be cool. No, he good.
Am I making you nervous? No. Okay.
I'm just holding this joint.
What the? He just tried to relate to the Dion so hard right now. He wanted to relate it, like, bro.
So, how do I know you want to do
So
something
cold
like
in
this
this
again?
joint.
Yeah, my honest word.
You are not relatable, bro.
Your word doesn't really mean that much to me because you told a 15-year-old that you had sex with other 15-year-olds.
I never did anything like that.
These are
Right.
young girls, Jeffrey.
Right.
Why do you follow so many young
I'm
girls?
not black.
I don't know, I get drunk.
Do they ever say, hey, if you could buy some pictures from me? Do they ever say anything like that?
No.
Well, I mean, is it cool if I see your Facebook? Would that be cool with you? Just so that, like, can I just like look at it?
What do you mean?
Like, I just want to see if that's fine.
Like what, my profile page?
Yeah. We'll go to Messenger.
These are spam.
Okay, what do they be talking about?
A lot of them, they want like money and shit.
They want money? What do they want money for? Do they ever say they're gonna sing you something if you send them money?
Sometimes, I don't know.
How old is she, Jeffrey?
They claim they're like 18 or 19.
Do you really think she's 18 or 19, Jeffrey?
Probably not.
Does she look 18 or 19?
No, but you never know nowadays.
I mean, you do never.
Nobody believes
Bro, you definitely do know, bro. Definitely, bro.
I'm gonna be 52 either, so.
I'm not gonna lie, I would believe.
52? Did I catch that?
Nobody believes I'm gonna be 52 either.
No. I think everybody believes that. I said 60. I was fairly close. This dude is old, bro.
So.
I'm not gonna lie, I would believe you. I think you look the part.
Yeah.
We're
More
just
than the
gonna
part.
put the phone down, okay? So how long has this been happening, man?
Maybe a couple months.
Are you attracted to younger girls?
Sometimes.
Whoa. 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 Well, at least it won't be hard to incarcerate this fool.
Be attracted to like a 8-year-old?
No.
No, too young? Okay.
Young.
That's where you draw the line at, though.
Like, what about?
Too young.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Not really.
15?
10 and all.
So you like 10 and up?
Well,
Okay. hey, that's not that bad. If you were in Japan, you would be straight, you know? So you're in America. You know.
Dang, Japan caught a. He's not lying though. He's not lying, bro. I think in Japan the age of consent is lower than it is here in the U.S. I'm not gonna lie. Just because the age of consent, I think this goes without saying. Just because the age of consent is a certain age, that doesn't mean anything at all, bro. Like that's still weird. It's still weird.
No, you're not supposed to do like that stuff.
No.
Have you ever seen a video of a 13-year-old doing anything sexual?
No.
You never seen anything like that? Nobody's ever seen a video like that?
This is nasty.
Okay. I mean, were you gonna take her home after? Like, do you have work after this?
Yeah.
Like, what time you get off today?
4
Terrible.
o'clock in the morning.
So wait, what time did you clock in?
I'm not even clocked in yet.
So wait, why are you here?
I had to renew this shit.
What the heck? That's crazy. So,
Prison.
what happened? Don't worry, this is just for me, okay?
Random question: do you like Mexican? Mexican what? You gotta be specific. Like you gotta be
Specific. You have to be specific. Like Mexican food, I love Mexican food. If you're talking about people, I don't discriminate.
Watching a joke with you, it's the worst thing I have to do.
Oh man, I know. So Jeffrey, man, why are we?
No, what do you mean? Why you say damn? What do you mean? Are you trying to get me canceled, bro? I'm lagging, hold on. Okay, we're back good. I know, yeah, I know. I just saw it. I'm good now. What did you mean though?
Telling a 13-year-old that we want to tie her up.
Just something I think of when I get bored downstairs at work.
That's
So you think
terrible.
about tying up little girls sometimes?
Sometimes. Why? I don't know.
Where do you think you got those thoughts from?
Probably maybe when somebody tried to kidnap me.
You almost got kidnapped?
Yeah.
Did they do anything to you?
No, we ran home and called the cops.
Okay, that's good. I'm happy nothing happened to you. But why would you want to put that trauma on someone else?
I don't know. It's just been part of my life.
Do you kind of want to like reenact that memory? Is that kind of what you want to do?
I guess.
I guess.
Nobody knows about that.
No one. So I'm the first person. Well, I appreciate you sharing that. So can you be honest with me? If Bella...
Now, how many people saw this video, including me and the people that's gonna watch this? Yeah, almost 900,000 people know now. Yeah, congratulations.
wanted to have sex, would you have had sex with her?
No.
So you wouldn't have?
I don't even know how to do anything like that.
I mean, you went into detail in the text messages.
You know, you can watch porn and figure it out.
Okay, I'm getting serious virgin vibes from this dude. Serious virgin vibes.
Oh.
So, I mean, obviously you knew how to do a thing because you figured it out from there. So all that's left is to try it.
Yeah.
Let's say she wanted to do something. Would you have been down if she wanted to?
No.
Yeah, man, why not?
Just to make it sound cool.
Yeah, man, why
cool.
not?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you think it sounds cool now?
No.
Did it sound cool earlier, though?
Maybe when you're drunk, yeah.
Do you get drunk a lot?
I drink, but...
I think we should stop drinking, man. Like, it's not
I
good.
think we stop drinking, man.
If we're acting like that. You were asking her what she wants to do. You want her to dress up. You said, I want you to dress up in a skirt, blouse, nude, nylon heels.
That's very specific.
Is that like a fantasy of yours for
Yeah.
a young girl to dress up in something like that?
Very specific.
How long have we had fantasies like that?
Maybe a couple years.
You said you want to get her clothes off. You said you want to play with tits and come IU.
Oh no.
I think you had a typo right there.
Probably.
And then you said you want to enter her vagina.
Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta stop that, man. I can't take it. No, I can't take this, bro. I can't take this, bro.
It's part of sex, isn't it?
What the fuck? And he's dead serious. Look at this dude's face. He's dead serious. No, I don't promote violence. I understand them other prad catches now. I understand it because his face looks very smackable. I'm just like this. You see my palm. This right here, and with the force I'ma generate on this dude's face, You see this right here? And just like, hold on. Stay still and just.
I mean, yeah, but is this someone you should be telling I want to enter into your vagina?
No.
Now we know that, but let's say I wasn't talking to you. Would you have known that if I didn't talk to you right now?
No.
Okay, so you see why we had to have this conversation.
Right.
Okay. So this is a lie right here. She said, any times with girls my age before, you said once or twice.
I haven't done anything.
You haven't done anything.
Like far sex wise.
You say you did it in your 30s. You had sex with some young people when you were 30?
Nope. I never even had sex.
I mean, you text her a lot, man. Did you like her?
She looked cute.
She looked cute? Is that why you were talking to her so much?
Yeah.
Here, I have a friend. I think you should talk to him, okay? Yo, what's up, Alex? How you doing?
What's up?
I'm here with my
Alex.
friend Jeffrey. Jeffrey, can you say hi?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's all right.
No, bro. What the? Okay, so no, Alex. He plays the part of I'm disgusted too, bro. Hella. Alex plays the part in every video. He tries to get close. He tries to relate to the pred. He fabricates a story similar to the preds, or something along the lines of what Jadeon is about to tell him.
Good.
W. Alex.
Oh, it's hell in here.
Yeah. What's going on?
I was texting, messaging, dirty stuff to a 15-year-old.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And see, he knows what he's doing is wrong. You see, he just straight up said it. He don't even know who this dude is on the other side of his phone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I was one of those people at one point,
See?
and Jadeon helped me so much with my
See?
healing journey.
See,
Hold up, Mr.
See,
Mr.
W. Lob from Alex, bro. W.
The flowers, we have 12.
You guys aren't police officers, right?
No.
Who are you guys?
We're just civilians.
Who are
Jeffrey,
you?
Are you ever going to talk to 15-year-old girls again?
No.
Are you going to talk sexually to them anymore?
No.
Are you going to try to meet them up at the airports anymore?
Ooh, his face. I don't even think the guy on the phone is surprised.
You going to talk sexually to them
Look
anymore?
at the cop's face.
Are you going to try to meet them up at the
Oh. Oh. Let me get up out of here. Oh.
airports anymore?
No.
Officer?
I'm not going to stand here while you're filming me. I don't even know who you guys are.
I mean, we're asking you to do your job. That's literally all, officer.
I'm going to wait till my sergeant gets here, okay?
He's afraid to be in film, but he has a fucking body cam on him? The fuck?
You're not the law.
No, sir. We're just...
So what made you guys come here? If you're not the law or you're
I mean,
not federal agents.
It's the same reason why everybody else came here, just we have stuff to do in Chicago, but, he came to meet a 13-year-old girl, so we want the authorities to know.
Okay.
I'm in trouble.
No, they're just going to talk to you, okay?
Where do you live, Jeff?
No, you're actually in trouble.
No.
He works here.
You work here?
Yeah.
And you were talking
Yeah.
sexually to that 13-year-old girl, right?
Well, yeah, when I was
His whole
outside,
face
when I'm
changed.
off.
Shouldn't be doing this in front of her.
Well, we were keeping it, low-key. No one knew what was going on. We were just
Until
having
you
this conversation,
came
right,
over
Jeffrey?
here.
Yeah.
You guys do this for work?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, sir. We have arrests all over the country.
Really?
Yes, sir.
I have never seen anything like this in my life. Come here real quick.
Yeah, let me talk to you. Why don't
Talk
we
to,
take,
how about all three of
go
this way? You two. Everybody. Grab your bags.
Damn, right, bro. While there's kids in the vicinity, bro. Sick work.
Gosh, these cops suck.
Sick work, bro.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
know
sir.
I'm being recorded. It's fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. No, we love the recording. So that's why I'm going to do this for your recording right now.
Okay.
Jeffrey, you were talking sexually to that 13-year-old girl, right?
Correct.
Okay. And you did tell her that you want to tie her up and have sex with her?
Yeah.
Okay. And all the chat logs I had showed you earlier, those are all what you said?
Correct.
Okay.
Give me 1 second.
Don't look at him the whole
Let
time.
him talk to him.
Let me talk.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what the hell's going on?
Okay, so he works here.
Okay.
His name is Jeffrey Miller.
Okay.
And he came to meet what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl.
Do we have a 13-year-old girl?
No.
So you have a private organization.
Yes, sir. Like, he sent multiple pictures of himself. This is when he first hit her up. He said, hey.
Nah, for real.
She said,
I would have done the same thing if I would have
You
heard
create
that
this
near
fake
me.
Profile.
You know Chris Hansen? Just like that.
This is what I'm thinking about
Yes,
right
sir.
now.
Yes, sir.
Do you work with Mr. Hansen?
No, sir.
In this fake profile, you have a girl that's 13.
Yes, sir.
She doesn't exist.
Well, it was one of my female decoys, but she's 27. And I have
She's
all her.
27.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna need all that information.
Yes, sir.
This is a different one.
Yeah, especially with it being on federal property and him technically being a federal worker. I know.
Yeah.
He works for United. He's not a federal employee.
Oh,
that's a United.
Oh, but I guess with it being on federal property,
it's on federal property,
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
This is a different level.
Is everything good?
I think they're just a little puzzled.
Just putting the pieces together, and then you guys appear in court for the arrest.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's what you
Whenever
guys
we
do.
appear in court. Yes, sir. That's
Okay, exactly what I was.
I don't know how federal works, but I know it's gonna carry a serious sentencing for him doing this on federal property.
Let me reach out to the
Yes, sir.
FBI here.
Oh, the FBI. Oh, wow. Okay.
We're gonna need all the Facebook exchange information.
Yes, sir. We have everything ready
So
to already give to y'all.
email it, or will you meet us in a police station?
We can meet you guys at a police station.
No, they're cool. They're very cooperative. Yes, this isn't one of those grab and here's your stuff, passing it on. They follow through with all this stuff.
We have all the folders.
Okay,
We've
so
always.
you don't mind coming with us because the detectives.
Yes, sir.
Now they're probably gonna investigate if he's done anything else, because if he's getting caught for this, what else? Like what else has he done potentially?
Ooh. Been a while since I've been in the back of a police car.
So when did this start?
Let me check right now.
What's up?
Hey, when did you start talking to him?
Okay.
May 18th.
May 18th is when they first when he first made contact.
You got a picture of what she looked like?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got her ID and everything.
Okay, so you have all the information.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is her decoy profile.
Oh, is this the actual person?
Yeah, that's her. She just put like a de-age face filter.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, really?
White tech for me, man.
Yo, what's good, y'all? So,
Yo.
sad update, man. We went to the police station. The police department over there in Chicago Airport PD, amazing. 10 out of 10, one of the best police departments I ever dealt with, man. The detective.
Sexual assault and abuse, probably, because he looks like the type of guy to do that. Not gonna lie.
It was amazing. They wanted to do something about it. The problem
Let's see what
was
happened, though.
the state attorney. The state attorney, even with all the evidence, even with all the dude confessing and everything,
Don't
they
tell me they shut
turned
it down.
And that's the
That's
problem. And that's what I like to
wild.
show you guys, is that these are the people that we elect. We the people elect these people, but then when they get in office, they don't want to do their job. So that's why I have to go out here and give them shout outs. Today's shout out is gonna be for Aline O'Neill Brooke, whatever. All I know is her and her prosecutors are letting criminals out on the streets. And you know the crazy thing about this dude? I had so many people that worked at the airport telling me how this dude would creep on minors that work there.
Wow.
Some of the women there even caught him taking pictures of them.
Wow.
So this dude was already a predator on the job. And then he decided to bring his predatorial actions to the job, admitted it to the police, admitted it to the detectives.
Wow.
But Aline O'Neill here, she just wants to drop all the charges and everything. So that's the phone number to the Cook County's state attorney's office. And then also this is their email address as well. And I mean, here, I'm gonna read some of the reviews. Like I literally just Googled them. And on here they got 1.5 stars.
Oh, wow.
And these are just some of the reviews. We got this one guy here said, people like this are not worth serving my country for. The state attorney refuses to charge carjackers and other criminals. So, Miss Brooke, or Miss Aline, whatever, I think you're a criminal. Why would you just let criminals out here? I mean, they're over here saying in the review section that you guys don't even charge carjackers. This is why the city of Chicago, a beautiful city by the way, is in a state of decay because of people like Aline. The police want to do their job, y'all. The police officers that were in there, they wanted to keep him in jail. They kept him in jail for as long as they could, which was 48 hours. But Miss Aline here let him go.
That's
so,
tough.
if you guys are as pissed as I am, please call that number right there. Please email this email right here. And please share this to all the groups in Chicago and everything.
Chat, should we call this number live? We can call it live on stream right now and see if they pick up. What is it? 312 603.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. No es posible realizar la llamada tal y como se marcó el número. Favor de verificar.
No, no way, right? No way. 312-603. Oh boy, I was about to say.
Thank you for calling the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. We are unavailable to take your call. Please leave a message and we will return your call as soon as time allows. You cannot record a message for Andrea Baldwin. This mailbox is full. Hello, Cisco Unity Connection Messaging System. From a touch-tone telephone, you may dial an extension at any time. For a directory of extensions, press 4. Otherwise, please hold to leave a general message. Sorry, there is no operator available at this hour.
Yo, you can't even leave a message. I guess everybody got to it before I could. I was gonna say something wild. I ain't gonna lie. They was gonna have to put me on the watch list. Nah, let me stop. Straight deaf. Nah, let me stop. Good video though. Shout out to Dion. W video. Okay. What we got, chat? Yeah, Thomas, they let him go. That's tough. They let him go. That's wild. No, I'm still watching Monster, remember?
So, AI.
AI dating is the worst. AI dating is the worst, but royalty is here.
I've been talking about it non-stop for at least the last 2 years.
What the?
I still have a cold, by the way. AI went from something that was relatively a lot less mainstream to something that is almost talked about daily. It used to serve as videos like Will Smith eating spaghetti with PS2 graphics.
I was just about to bring this up too. I was just about to bring this exact video up. It changed so fast.
That's being generous, and it was essentially a very accurate lucid dream, pulling things out of nowhere and just having no structure at all. But 2 years later, you have to look closely now at the
Oh my gosh, look at the updated version.
Screen to see one of the many telltale signs that it is AI, like hands.
Gosh, yeah, AI dating is crazy.
With additional fingers, flickers in the background, or simply unrealistic proportions. And day by day gets harder to detect this by the later you have to look closely now at the screen to see one of the many telltale signs that it is AI, like hands with additional fingers, flickers in the background, or simply unrealistic proportions. And day by day gets harder to detect this by the naked eye, especially on short form content platforms, where you can see videos of what seems to be professionals in that field talking about how it's a great idea to
Yo, those videos are fake? I thought those were real.
I don't know, inject hepatitis C directly into your veins. But you look closely and the so-called professional giving the advice seems to barely blink, or the top of their head seems somewhat distorted. And even if you're not 100% sure, you look in the comments and people come
No way, I thought that was real.
But I fear for the natural selection that will occur with the people that actually do believe it. AI is seemingly everywhere now, and it's a very contended topic. AI art in any form is looked down upon even if you do fully disclose it was AI generated. AI used academically is heavily condemned to the point where some universities have their own AI to detect it, which can be...
Yeah, when I was in college, like the uprising of AI, like when the first prototype It was when AI was on the surge, and I was in college. And I remember getting ready to write this essay. And as I'm writing this essay, I needed help. And during the time, I was hearing everybody talk about AI can help with your essays. So I do my research. I go looking for a good AI website, an AI app, if I find one. Come to find out that my college had prepared for that. And so, I don't know if y'all have been to college or in school, but remember during quarantine when everybody was on the computers, we had to submit an essay in that little program. It was on a computer. Now, they had AI detection. So, if you were to use AI, because I believe back then AI grabbed like certain sentences and certain paragraphs from different websites. And as you know, when you're writing an essay, you have to quote the original author. You have to. Well, that's plagiarism. So AI would plagiarize a lot. That's what AI is. It plagiarizes, but it's creative. And so that system that we had to write our essay in had an AI detection module kind of tool, kind of thingy, and I mean it was
easily countered by just telling
So
the
it
AI
makes-
to
it
write
makes
the
it hard.
answers
It
as
makes
your
it hard.
typical brain-dead Neanderthal. But hey, when I was growing up, schools held the same disdain for Googling answers. Things might change. Once again, there's even AI content now, where some AI models will do all the editing and voiceover work for you, which creates some of the most soulless content, but it does surprisingly well on some platforms. But once again, it is looked down upon. Mr. Beast recently got in shit for sharing a AI prompts that generates thumbnails. Even I've been accused of being AI. No, I'm just British and still have a cold right now. There's AI brain rot, which most is just deliberate slop, but I have to admit, I have been enjoying some of it, like the Bigfoot ones.
I had one motherfucking burrito. Chipotle must have laced this bitch with laxatives, because I'm about to start World War III with this nuclear bomb of a shit.
And the Star Wars ones.
So, found the boss and he's looking a little medium rare?
Yeah, these ones are cool. These ones are cool. And see, I think with AI on the rise, I think it's really going to be like that. It's going to be biased for sure. For sure, it's going to be biased for sure. I feel like with certain things being acceptable.
Greg.
Bigfoot
Bro,
AIs are kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Okay, first of all, that's definitely not medical.
But probably one of the worst sides to AI I saw was with the AI wingmen and people actually dating AI.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
So with the rise of AI in recent years, it has also affected things like dating, where you can find AI assistants to help you speak to potential partners. Some of you probably will need this, as most of you probably can't even speak to the opposite gender, let alone the McDonald's cashier. And grinding for that Abrams tank on your favourite game isn't going to help that. But there's a lot of these apps that supposedly can help you talk to people on these dating apps. You've got Riz AI, the AI wingman.
Which I never understood. I never understood people using AI apps. It's like, do they know that they're heading down a bad direction? Like, are they aware? Could they be possibly painfully aware that they're going down a road that leads to nowhere? That leads to absolute like insanity, in my opinion. Absolute loneliness. Do people that use these kind of apps know that? Do they know that they don't gain anything worth living for? Because interacting with other human beings is why we live, bro. Like we are on this earth to experience the embarrassment, the shame, the hunger to be accepted, bro. We're here for that. We're supposed to feel all of those things. AI nullifies that completely. It nullifies that completely.
you're trapped in a box talking to a thing of numbers and codes. It doesn't have a soul. It wasn't created by a higher being, bro. Unless you want to count it as us, but literally think back 400 years ago. Somebody's AI wife would have been insanity, bro. You would have been accused of witchcraft. That wasn't even a thought on our minds, bro. The comfortability that we live in today in this society is getting crazy, bro. They're talking about sex robots. Now, of course, we're gonna have some. We have toys, but they're talking about like sex robots, bro. And then you already got the women talking about like don't approach me, and then on the other hand nobody's approaching me, and then like once you go outside, especially for like a male like me, once you go outside and like you make an effort to talk to like the opposite gender, they look at you like you're crazy, like you don't know what's going on here, like you just don't know, right, like what other reason am I talking to another human being for? You give me you think I just like come on, like you think I just want to talk to a brick wall, bro? Or like what's your thought process there? And of course I'm not talking about the nuances, like I'm talking about like intentional conversations, bro. Like I don't know. What you mean? What?
Fire Text and Plug AI, and many, many more. All designed to give you the best dating advice and to tell you what to say next. Now, to be honest, this is terrible. I understand using dating apps, at least from a male perspective, is about as painful as sperm cramps, which are a thing. They are a thing, and believe me, I have used dating apps in the past, and they are complete dog shit. It is essentially a battle royale where some people are speaking to multiple people at once, and you feel as though you need to say the right things to make someone like you, or act like a completely different person. And yes, sometimes you will get a message and you just don't know how to reply to it. And there are multiple dialogue options. You can be playful, witty, romantic, or pray to the RNG gods that the dating app you're using has a pity drop system, and tell a f***ed up joke to see if they match your humour to gauge whether or not for the entire relationship you're gonna have to be Dr. Jekyll and Hyde or run around them. Dating and dating apps are not easy. I'm pretty sure it's gotten significantly harder over the years. Some people get to the point where they would go for anything as long as it's a relationship, and others just give up entirely and become grand sage hermits in the wilderness. So I can see why some people would rely on AI, because they probably think it would somewhat improve their chances. But when you get to the point when you're using AI 100% of the time when you're talking to these people, and basically just copy and pasting everything the AI says to that person.
Like I said, bro, because it's not real, bro. It's not real. With you talking to another human being, like it's not predictable at all. And I mean, and I guess you can say like, I guess you can bring up the argument that AI isn't predictable at all either. But then again, and I also see another point that AI could help you with actual in real life interactions. I can understand that point, especially from somebody that's like I get like socially awkward or needs like a level of foundation of how conversations work. Yes, but actually being in the moment in real time with another human being in the present moment, right? I think that's completely different, because not only is there the environment is at play, there's actual emotions at play, actual thoughts being transferred back and forth, right? You get what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of things that are happening all at once, bro, right? Like, but besides you just being at home on your phone talking to an AI chatbot in the comfortability of your home. You don't have to worry about, like I said, being embarrassed. You don't have to worry about you being seen by other people getting embarrassed, or even having a sense of accomplishment once you do like have a good conversation and other people around that see that, like a group setting, right? You go and you talk to a group, you're nervous, you're scared, you don't know how the conversation is gonna like end up, but you end up making a whole lot of friends. Now you feel way better because not only did you take that risk, but you learned something there. You learned something there. And let's say for instance you messed up while trying to talk to a group. Now you can look at what you did wrong. How you know, like what was the conversation about? Their body language. Who are these people? What do they like each individually? What makes this group this group? What makes this group like a group? Who are these people in this group? And what have they decided? What like no, hold on. And what have they decided on that they can be a group together? Like, what makes that group, if you understand what I'm saying? Like, what common interests do they all have together, right? Right? And like you don't necessarily have to have everything in common, because sometimes contrast is key, bro. Contrast is key, bro. You feel me? That's why you see like a lot of young and old people together. Like, you know, the like age difference, it matters, but the contrast, you know, the old person can teach the young person something, and the young person can teach the old person something. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
At that point, is that person talking to you or the AI? It's like using aimbot in a casual lobby. And I'm in no way saying just be yourself, because some of you would be banned from most platforms if that was the case. But most people act like completely different people anyway when they first meet somebody. And then slowly but surely that person learns who you really are. And then they promptly leave when they see some of the things you've saved on Instagram Reels.
This is how you cut a sun cake.
All the way down.
Shut your clanker ass up, B1. Shut your clanker ass up.
Roger, Roger.
What is this?
But at least they're speaking to you. Because I think it's going to be quickly apparent when you call for the first time or meet up IRL when you can't use the AI to help you. But I do understand using it in moderation. Like when you're stumped on a message and you need inspiration for what you want to respond with. But
see, that's good. But like, relying heavily on AI, because you're not going to have your phone on you all the time. And could you imagine going up and talking to somebody, they ask you a question, so how did you feel about this? This you on Chat GPT. Hold on. Give me a moment. What to respond to when someone asks you about this? You're gonna look crazy, bro. You're gonna look crazy. And what if your phone was dead? Can I teach this? It's okay if you say no. Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. What? Like, bro, like you're gonna look crazy, bro. You're gonna look crazy. You're like your phone's dead. What are you gonna do then now? Like, what are you gonna do then? Like, you know what I mean?
Dating wingmen or aimbots actually work.
What a
Well, the
speech.
dating geniuses over at Reddit did a review on some of the bots, and it was
timeless, bro. It's there for a reason, bro.
interesting to say the least. They reviewed one which can give you feedback on your dating profile and the person you matched with, and it will give you improvements on your profile and potential conversation starters for the person you may be speaking.
See, no, this is good. This is good if you need something to like get something off the top. You know, it's like it's no different than going to somebody that you know and asking, okay, there's this girl I like, she's into video games or she's into boxing, right? And like, you know, someone that's also like, you know, you just know someone that has like a lot of experience, or they might know something about boxing. You might go to them and ask, okay, she likes boxing. I don't know anything about it. Could you like give me like some conversation starters, and then like work your way to see if she likes anything that you like, and then latch on to that and continue like that. Well, who knows? Y'all both can learn about them together. You like y'all see what I mean? But like relying heavily, I agree with him. But relying heavily on AI constantly, bro, is crazy to me. It's so crazy. It's crazy.
With based on what is
That's
available
crazy.
on their own profile. But they use a fake scenario and use a profile for a cosplayer. And for some reason the AI thinks a League of Legends and Nier Automata player are somewhat of a goldmine, which is a lie. Especially with League players, they have the most mental issues. One of the suggested opening lines was, "Your Jinx cosplay is right on the burn. Are you mentally ill too?"
That's crazy.
I don't know if that would work on a female, to be honest. Another one gave this as an opening line for a conversation to a person you just met.
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
And there were other conversation openers which I think would land you a sexual assault charge more than any other future interaction. And one just gave the guy therapy. The person reviewing these apps went into the positives and negatives of each, and concludes with the best one, saying it will have an effect on your dating situation and it knows what it's doing. Many of the people reacting to this post did not agree, and some just said you should use ChatGPT, and this isn't a good
See? I think these tools aren't a good substitute for building up game. Being witty is important. Offloading it to AI is only going to result in not honing your skills. Yes, precisely.
Replacement for your authentic self. Although in this situation, none of these AI models were used in a practical setting, and some do require monthly payments for you to use them, some do have free options. But it is getting scary to think what's going to happen in the dating scene if these bots advance to the point where they are actually somewhat more competent and everyone starts using them. I think some people are going to become more paranoid than they already are if they're speaking to an actual person or a bot. And maybe the dating scene will become more insufferable than it already is. Some dating apps themselves are even rolling out their own AI to help you, so that's great. Authenticity is going to be...
Yeah, authenticity is gonna be bro. Yeah, I really think I just said everything I needed to say, bro. I agree with everything he said in this video, bro. That's crazy though. That's crazy. Free winner just got free rent. Alright, man. But yeah. Anyway, chat. I'm about to go make me some food. Yeah, I'm about to go make me some food. Yeah. So, W-Stream, everybody that's on YouTube, I appreciate you. Everybody on Twitch, Timeless, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, man. Have a good 4th. I'm gone, man.
Low-key, it reminds me of that one game called Misside.
Said IM_timeless78.
Oh yeah, me side, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna see you though, bro. Have a good 4th.